Hello everybody and welcome to today's video where I was bored last night and realised that, oh wait, I have a rare plush who's not in good condition. Well, today we are going to be fixing the 2012 Goldie International Waluigi. It's weird it says international because they actually only released to Australia and Philippines, so it's odd. Either way, we've got the fabric for his mustache and the buttons because his buttons are paper. Unfortunately, I do not have fabric glue, so we're going to have to quickly go up to Spotlight and go grab some. And then once we come back, we can start making some mustaches. Here's a quick little prototype. That was just to see if this was indeed the right fabric for Waluigi. And it turns out it is. And plus, even if it is like that, look how nice that looks. Either way, I'm about to go up there, and then we'll be right back. Wow!
What the fuck? Would you let go of my wheel? Hey, come on! Hey, watch it!
Alright, I'm in my car, and I'm about to head up to Spotlight. Depends though if Spotlight does have it, and plus, fabric glue is actually kind of expensive. So we're gonna have to see if we can find it for cheap. Either way, wish me good luck. Well, that was a successful trip to Spotlight to go get our clear glue, which is what we needed. My keys are on the bench. Wow, this. And this one is clear, so that means we will not be able to see it when we put back on the mustache and the buttons. So without further ado, let's get cutting. Rightio, so now it's time to Waluigi's mustache off. Either way, that's the prototype, so it doesn't really matter. But now it is time to finally restore Waluigi back to his, I don't know, better-ish self, because we cannot restore that thing. That thing is gone, son. Oh, there's a date on there. Cool. Either way, I don't know how I'm going to get stuffing down there. Maybe once we cut his arm off. Yes, I'm going to cut his arm off. I know it's going to be very painful. But who knows, maybe I can get like a pencil down there and kind of put some more stuffing in and get his legs. So who knows, that might help him make it a little bit better. We're gonna get some tweezers and rip these paper buttons off. They are hot glued, so I don't know if that's gonna work, and I hope that does not break the overall. And so yeah, and after that we are going to give Waluigi brand spanking new mustache. We're gonna glue them on with our very special glue that we got from Spotlight, which was only $18. Because I saw one there that was 23 and I was like, ha, no way. And I saw this 18 and I was like, more likely yes. So, yeah, let's see how we do. That works. I mean, if you could see what I've done. Okay, either way, here's our tweezers, here's Waluigi. Let's see if we can pull these off. So, we're going for the first one. Gotta be very delicate. Very delicate, because these overalls are very fragile. Come on. You know you want to come off. Yeah, don't break, don't break. This is going to be harder than it looks. There's only one way I can think to get these off now. Hot water. Alright, I'm going to take this here, there rag. We're going to get the water going. It'll just be a moment. There's a spider in my sink. Off you go. Ah, off water. Just that. Okay, now that we've got a bit of that, let's see if this might be able to help us with removing these paper nightmares. Fantastic. Either way, let's see how we go. Yep. Well, I mean, it's removing the paper part, but we want to remove the actual glue. We're going to be here a while, so maybe once I have them off, we'll jump back to the table.
12 seconds later.
Okay guys, progress update. We have got one of the buttons off. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. We're getting there. Look at that. We nearly got it off. And then once we've done that, we can finally make some new buttons, smack those on, smack on a new mustache, sadly cut off Waluigi's arm, sew his hand back. And then once we do that, once we cut in, we might be able to restuff his leg. Because as you know, since I have so many plushies and I have to sew most of them half the time because some of them are knockoffs, so they just break and then stuffing just goes everywhere. So just every now and then I come across stuffing and I'm like, oh, sweet. I'll use that for whenever I need it. That is a moment where I'll need it for his leg. Ah, there we go. Voila. Waluigi's paper buttons are gone. Now it just looks even more weird. Anyways, let's head back to the table. Alrighty, so we have got those paper buttons off Waluigi. Wahoo! So now it is time to make some new buttons and a mustache for Waluigi. So now, please, relax and enjoy Waluigi's pinball machine while I make some new mustache and buttons. Without further ado, let's go! Ha ha ha! Okay guys, so hopefully you've been enjoying that music. I have been having a very hard time making the mustache. Obviously we've got his buttons, which is really good. I've also now got the right hand side of his mustache. This is pretty much as closest as I can get it to the original. I've got a reference picture of an eBay listing. Sadly that eBay listing is no longer valid. So you have to use eBay's feature of look at the original listing and click on the photo. Here are some of the prototypes. I think that's the original first prototype, but that was my, I think it was the second one or so. Most of them, majority, were either too thick, too long. I try to go long on the side, so like that little bit there leading up to the point, so then that way I can cut down a bit if it's too big. But yeah, otherwise I'm really happy. So this is the final one. I'm going to put this down, get some pin needles. Oh shoot. Put some pin needles in and make sure they stick to the fabric, and I'll stop it from moving around. It might be slightly bigger than the other side. After that, we're gonna glue them on, and then Waluigi will be back there. And then the next part is gonna be the sad part. We are going to cut Waluigi's arm off, so then we can restuff his leg and then sew this back on correctly, sew back that hand, and then before you even know it, we've fixed a 2012 Waluigi. Alrighty, that is finally it. The mustaches are done. Ugh, so happy it's done. Like, look at all this fabric mess. This is the disaster design now. Like, you can just see all the fabric like everywhere. It's not good. Obviously we've got the prototype, mustaches, everything like that. I'm really happy with how these have turned out. Obviously I think it's the left one, doesn't look exactly the same. Actually, I think I need to cut a little, just a tiny bit of that side. Okay, there we go. Look at all. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, now Waluigi's mustache is slightly longer on the other side, but that really does not bother me. There'll be different for each side. Turns out that's got a little bit of a... Okay, whew. All right, there we go. And now here we go, the fun part. Gluing on the buttons and the mustache. So without further ado, let's go!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Crap, I did the wrong side. Oh dear. Oh, it's not gonna work, is it now? Shoot. Okay, I fixed up Waluigi's mustache again. Alright, this time glue the correct side. We don't want to glue the right hand side, which is already glued. So let's do this one more time. Here we go for all the marbles. Alright, here we go. We got our glue on. Don't know if the camera can spot that. Now, bam, presto. Huh, well, that's the name of a company that makes Mario plushies as well. And without ado, ladies and gentlemen, Waluigi, #1. He is now restored for the most part. We've got his mustache back on, he's got his buttons, and now for the grueling part, cutting off his arm. Done. Sorry, let me just pause Super Mario Richie. And now it is finished. Waluigi's arm is back on. And in the correct way. Let's go! Although, if you look at it in person, it's not like, obviously it's not the greatest sewing job, but it does the trick. So, I am very, very happy with how this has turned. Same with Waluigi's mustache. Wee! Almost back together. Oh man, this is crazy. I never thought I'd be filming like a plush restoration video. This is actually quite fun. Especially when you just got Super Mario Richie playing in the background. Anyways, I'm just going to quickly tie this off and then we'll get a start on his hand. And you'll see another time lapse of that. This has taken me, I think about, I reckon I think it's taken me close to an hour to get his arm back on, I think. Obviously, it's going to be like a couple of minutes for you guys, but this has been very, very long to try and get Waluigi's arm back on. Especially in the right way. I'm really happy I did. So, let's continue. Alright, that is it. Waluigi is now done. He is all done. His hand is sewn back together. His arms sewn back on. Legs are restuffed. Mustache is back on. Buttons are done. Now, let's take a closer look at this Chad. Well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have restored the Goldie International 2012 Waluigi. I honestly can't believe I managed to pull this off. I got his mustache back, I got his buttons, I re-sewed his arm back on properly, and it looks pretty good actually. And his hand is sewn back together. Now, this guy is very rare, so we are going to go put him in a very special place where he will not be touched. He won't be mingled in with the other plushies because I don't know how long this fabric glue can hold his mustache together. I don't know how many times I might have to repair him. And with that all said, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all later. SMJ, signing off.